Up off that? All right. Breaking news. Breaking news. Um, the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, has allowed for transgender female that's assigned male at birth to female to compete in boxing in the Olympics. All right. I'm going to give my opinion on this, but I want to say I'm going to give my opinion reluctantly. To be quite frank, I'm terrified. All right, I'm terrified. As a public figure and small businessman, I'm terrified to take on this issue because the LGBTQ community is extremely impactful to the social fabric of us all. And on top of that, I've seen people who, if they're not careful, can have some severe actions taken on them. So of course I'm terrified, but I'm brave, and I'm brave. Instinctually, I'm brave. Primarily, I'm brave. Why? Because I am the father of a 22-year-old young lady. My daughter is a fighter. She's a boxer, and she is very much seriously considering competing in the Golden Gloves. So primarily, as a parent, I'm definitely interested, okay, on this topic, not just as a boxing analyst and this being my job, but as a parent, and I'm sweating bullets. Okay, so let's discuss this, and here it is on Twitter. Let's just discuss the rules before I give my opinion, and I want to say this: my opinion would not be a political one. Where I stand on the LGBTQ community is not important here. To me, I don't think it's important here to you guys. You can let me know, but that's not what I'm doing here. I'm just going to discuss the requirements and give my opinion on those things as a boxing analyst. So let's go. The transgender female, male to female age requirement. Boxers under 18 must compete as their birth gender. Okay. Upon reaching 18, male to female transgender athletes are allowed to compete in women's division under the new rules. All right, so here are the new rules. And these are the 2 hormone testing and testosterone limits. To qualify for the female division, a transgender female must have declared her gender identity as female and completed gender reassignment surgery. 2, undergone quarterly hormone testing for a minimum of 4 years after the surgery. Wow. And presented documentation of hormone levels. That means not until 18 she can compete, but must undergo surgery and have the quarterly hormone testing for a minimum of 4 years after. So not until 22, which is specifically my daughter's age, 22, can she even compete. All right. Have demonstrated this, the third point, that her total testosterone level in serum has been below 5 nanomoles per liter for at least 48 months prior to her first competition. So that those are the 4 years. So she must, her total testosterone level in serum must have been below 5 nanomoles per liter. Okay, fine. What's this? 5th point. Maintain a total testosterone level in serum below 5 nanomoles per liter throughout the period of desired eligibility to compete in the female category. Last point, have agreed to have compliance monitored by testing at her own expense, with non-compliance resulting in a 12-month suspension of eligibility for female competition. Okay. So, first I want to say that I definitely respect the IOC for taking on this situation, because my barbaric opinion, and the reason why I love boxing and fighting and combat sports is I think everyone should have the equal opportunity to punch somebody in the face under a controlled environment. That's why I love combat sports. So there, I definitely respect the IOC for taking this on. People want to compete in combat, and I'm all for that. Okay, but my opinion right now will not be based on that view. Rather, it's going to be based on this: testosterone manipulation. Testosterone manipulation is prohibited in combat sports. Okay, and I don't think that those rules should be changed or bent for any group, because combat sports is extremely dangerous. So testosterone manipulation, regardless, I don't think should be allowed. I think it should remain prohibited regardless. Now, what I was very interested in was the 5 nanomoles per liter. Why 5 nanomoles per liter? Why that number specifically, the testosterone level in serum? So let's look up testosterone levels for women real quick. Let's see. Oh, wait, no. I did this morning. Okay, all right. So the normal range, it says here. Let's go to Optimale. Optimale is a men's health site. So let's go to Optimale and let's check this out for the normal range of testosterone levels for women. The range go up to 2.4, and I want to look at the max. That's why I'm very curious about the 5 nanomoles per liter. High testosterone, like the high range, 2.4 nanomoles per liter, 2.4. And what they're saying is anything above, significantly above 2.4 nanomoles per liter is considered high testosterone for women, all right? So my second point is the IOC is allowing the baseline for transgender fighters to be 5 nanomoles per liter, all right? Must be under that. Well, that's significantly high for a female. All right. So once again, it seems to me that there are standards that are being extended or allowed for one group more than the next, which is very dangerous for combat sports. I'm mostly thinking about the rules, and I'm mostly thinking about health, not only for the opponent, but also for the transgender fighter. These are strenuous requirements here, and combat sports is extremely dangerous. And this is unknown territory. I'm not sure how much testing we've undergone with this topic in a sport that is extremely dangerous, combat sports. So we have to be very careful here, health-wise. Understand that my opinion here is only health related. Now, when they said 4 years, I believe the requirement was 4 years of taking, testosterone manipulation pills or what have you. I'm not sure. I'm very ignorant on how many different ways there are to manipulate testosterone. But regardless, 4 years, I'm not sure if they're allowed, I didn't see that clarified, if they're allowed to use testosterone manipulators during training and during the fight itself. If not, Big Baby Miller has failed numerous times, okay? And he just fought Daniel Dubois, and he, it seems, the last time, he failed for PED usage was 2 years ago. You see, I'm struggling here. 2 years ago. So the idea is that he's been clean, and then he was able to fight. So if a transgender fighter goes 4 years and then get off for a while and still able to keep low testosterone levels in her serum, then I guess, things would be good. But still, the 5 nanomoles per liter is just, I think this is uncharted territory. And I think right now, it's not beyond the idea that this can be considered extremely dangerous. At least that's my point of view. And I'm considering just the requirements when it comes to the sport of boxing. And I think those rules are there for the safety of the fighters. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. ShowBizz for adult. This is a very touchy subject because I do believe everyone should have an opportunity to participate in combat sports. I don't have a solution. But I don't think the requirements here presented by the IOC will suffice. All right, I'm out.